Hi guys, let's look at the homework questions of exercise 10a. But before we start, let's revise the concept that we've done in this chapter. So the first concept was the first term of an AP is known as A. The common difference, which is term 2 minus term 1, known as common difference, is given by D. And the nth term of an AP is given by the formula A plus n minus 1 times D. So we have three variables, A, N, and D. So out of these three variables, two of them would be given. We'll need to figure out the third one. That's the basic concept that we've had in this chapter till now. Let's look at the homework questions. So question number 10, part 2, it says how many terms are there in this given series? So the first term is 0.5. Let's calculate D, which is the common difference. That'll be 0.53 minus 0.5. Therefore, D is equal to 0.03. Next, we know the nth term in this case is 1.1. We need to figure out the value of n. So Tn, which is equal to 1.1, is equal to A plus n minus 1 times D. Let's substitute values. 1.1 is equal to A, in this case 0.5, plus n minus 1 times D. D was 0.03. Let's see what we get. We have 1.1 minus 0.5. I have taken 0.5 on the other side. This is equal to n minus 1 times 0.03. So this is 1.1 minus 0.5, that's 0.6, divided by 0.03 is equal to n minus 1. This is 60 divided by 3 is equal to n minus 1, removing the decimal. So yes, that's correct. 320. Therefore, n is equal to 21. Let's read the question. How many terms are there? Therefore, 21 terms are in the given AP. Good. Let's look at the next homework question. The next homework question that we had was question number 14. It says, find the 10th term from the end of this AP. Perfect. So there are two methods of solving such a question when you're looking at finding the term from the end. So what happens if I reverse this AP? If I have a straight AP, for straight AP, my first term is A, in this case 4. Common difference D is 9 minus 4, which is 5. And the nth term is given as 254. Perfect. Now if I reverse this AP, what will I get? If I reverse this AP, my AP would look like 254 and then 1494. In this case, A becomes 254, B becomes 9 minus 14, which is negative 5, and nth term becomes 4. Right? Now this is my reverse AP. Now they want me to find the 10th term from the end, which means I'm looking at the reversed AP. So T10 in this case would be A plus n minus 1 times D, which means T10 would be equal to A. If I'm looking at the reverse AP, the first term is 254, n minus 1, that's 9 times D, which is negative 5, 254 minus 45, and that's equal to 209. So if you're looking at finding the 10th term from the end, then the 10th term from the end of this AP is 209. That's the first method of solving it, which is when you look at reversing the AP. Now let's look at the second method, the formula for which is given in your book, which I shared in the video earlier. So if you're looking at rth term from end, then the formula is equal to rth term from the end is equal to n minus r plus 1th term from the beginning. So if you're looking at rth term from the end, then this is equal to n minus r plus 1th term from the beginning. So for that, we first need to know n. So if I'm looking at the direct AP, A is equal to 4, D is equal to 9 minus 4, which is equal to 5, and Tn in this case is given equal to 254. Using this, we can figure out the total number of terms. So Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 times D. Substituting values, I get 254 is equal to 4 plus n minus 1 times 5. This gives me 254 minus 4 upon 5 is equal to n minus 1. 254 minus 4, that's 250. 250 upon 5 is equal to n minus 1. 550. Therefore, n is equal to 51. So there are a total of 51 terms in this AP. And if I need to figure out the 10th term from the end, therefore 10th term from end is equal to n minus r plus 1th term. In this case, n is 51, r in this case 10 plus 1th term. So this is 51 minus 10, 41 plus 1, that's 42, which means 42nd term. So what we need to figure out is T42, which will be equal to A plus 41 times D. That is A, which is 4, plus 41 times D, which is 5. So that's 4 plus 205, that's 209. Therefore, 10th term from end is equal to 42nd term from beginning, which is equal to 209. Two methods, both methods obviously will give you the same answer. You figure out which method you like. I prefer the reversing method. It makes my life faster. Anyway, but that's your choice clearly, whether you want to use this formula n minus r plus 1th term or you want to reverse the AP. Good, let's look at the next homework question. The next homework question was question number 16. It says, find the 31st term of an AP whose 10th term is 38 and 16th term is 74. So T10 is given equal to 38, which is basically A plus 9D. So we have our first equation, and the second one is T16. So 16th term is equal to 74, which is equal to basically A plus 15D. Now we have two equations, we have two variables, we need to solve them simultaneously. I notice coefficients of A are equal, we can go ahead and directly subtract them. So A plus 15D is equal to 74 and A plus 9D is equal to 38. Subtract, and what I get is A and A gets cancelled. 15 minus 9, that's 60, is equal to 14 minus 8, that's 6. 6 minus 3, 36. Therefore, D is equal to 6. Now put D is equal to 6 in equation number 1, and we get A plus 9 into 6, 54, is equal to 38. Therefore, A is equal to negative 16. Right? 38 minus 54, that's 48. That's correct. A is equal to negative 16. Now let's check the question. They want us to calculate the 31st term. So, okay, so that brings me T31 will be equal to A plus 30 times D, which means T31 will be equal to A, which is negative 16 plus 30 times D. D was 6. So this is negative 16 plus 180, and that would be equal to 180 minus 16, 164. That's correct, 164. So the 31st term of this AP is 164. Brilliant. Let's look at the next question. Next question is question number 18. It says AP consists of 60 terms. So information given, n is equal to 60. First and last terms are 7 and 125. So A is equal to 7. Last term, like I said, is represented by L. In this case, Tn is equal to 125. N in this case is 60 because it's the last term, which is the 60th term. So the 60th term is equal to 125. Find the 31st term. Again, previous question also 31st term. This question also 31st term. Right, that's correct. I have copied the question correctly. Okay, so we'll need to know the value of D. This will help us find the 31st term. So if T60 basically is equal to A plus 59D, and this is given equal to 125. Let's solve it. So T60 is 125 is equal to A, which is 7 plus 59D. That gives me 125 minus 7 divided by 59 is equal to D. 125 minus 7, that's 118. Divided by 59, that's 2. Therefore, D is equal to 2. So we've got the value of D. We know the value of A. Now it's fairly simple. All we need to figure out 31st term. So it'll be given by the formula A plus N minus 1. That's 31 minus 1, 30. So A plus 30D. So T31 will be equal to A, which is 7, plus 30 times D. D was 2. So this is 7 plus 60. Therefore, 31st term is equal to 67. Good. That brings me to the last homework question. The last homework question was question number 20. Question number 20 says, if the third term of an AP is 5, so T3 is equal to 5, which is basically A plus 2D. That's my first equation. And the seventh term is 9. Okay, so T7, which is equal to 9, is basically A plus 6D. And that's my second equation. We need to find the 17th term. Let's subtract them because I have two variables, two equations, and coefficient of A is equal. So this is A plus 6D is equal to 9. A plus 2D is equal to 5. When I subtract, A and A gets cancelled. 6 minus 2, 4D is equal to 4. Therefore, D is equal to 1. Next, what we need to figure out is the value of A. That's what will help us find the 17th term. So put D is equal to 1 in equation number 1, and I get 5 is equal to A plus 2 into 1. Therefore, A is equal to 5 minus 2. That's 3. Now, the last step, the 17th term will be equal to A plus 16D. A is 3 and D was 1. So 3 plus 16 into 1. Therefore, 17th term is equal to 3 plus 16. That's 19. I hope you understood the concept. I hope you understood the questions. If you have any questions or queries, feel free to write into me and ask me. Take care. Be safe. Bye-bye.